Hi, Leo. I hope that you are doing well. Welcome in. We're going to try to do a love reading for you all. So, anyway, my name is Shannon. If you're new, audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, these messages won't be for everyone, but you could be an innocent bystander around this energy. But I believe that you're clicked in for some reason here. This is an audio reading, and sometimes I will do that on my channel if you are new. So, all right, I'm going to start off with about 6 or 7 cards here that have words, and then we'll get into the tarot and let the Most High God unfold some stuff. So, Holy Spirit, just come on in here and just tell me some information about Leo. All right, they're already coming out here. I have a hard time controlling myself around you, it says. The next card says, I really need you to leave me alone. The next card says, I want you to be my best friend for life. Now, some of these energies will go different directions for many people, so I'll give you what's come through my spirit as we get along. The next card that had jumped out with this pile says, I accept that you've moved on and you don't love me. Goodbye. Okay, so let me take a couple of more here. We have, my past is not pretty, but I'm not that person anymore. And you mean the world to me. And at the bottom of the deck, it says, I feel mushy around you. Okay. If for some people, if that's a truthful statement, it'll prove itself. I just have to warn that a couple of these readings already have been horrific. Okay. And somebody's got to plot around them, and you just have to test the spirit of a person, and not just accept what they have to say, but what they say and do. Okay, because just because somebody makes you feel mushy doesn't mean anything. Okay, if that's upright and you feel mushy, then that's upright and you hear from the Most High, then great. Now, somebody's out here saying, I have a hard time controlling myself around you. And for some people, that, that's just because they feel mushy, and if that's genuine, then it is. And for other people, they have a hard time controlling because they're there for some type of ulterior motive. Because in the Gemini reading, somebody is twice dead. They're dangerous. Okay. So we got, I accept that I can't make you love me, so goodbye is here. Um, you mean the world to me. My past is not pretty, but I'm not that person anymore. And if somebody has had a change, or you have, then that's beautiful. I'm glad that you have had a change like that. And then, but we still have somebody says, I really need you to leave me alone. For some of this energy, if somebody's having a hard time controlling themselves and they're feeling like all this energy around you and saying, you mean the world to me, and I want you to be my best friend for life, and they're trying to be real clingy, and somebody's like, I just need you to leave me alone type of energy, then you've got this energy that will go in the direction of fine. I accept that you don't love me, so goodbye. But are they really gone? I don't know. For some people had some energies of coming back around in the Cancer reading. So let's see. I'm hearing the word flighty. Somebody dealing with somebody very flighty. Okay, so whoever that's for, I heard it come real strong on my right side behind my back. So flighty energy is here. Show me, Leo. We have the Death card, the Seven of Wands. That's about being defensive, and also having to stand your ground if somebody's not going to open up, and they're going to have to take, the energies of, look, I need you to leave me alone. Okay, that's the Seven of Wands. Something's over here with the Death card. It's transformed here. And also came out with the Two of Cups as well. Somebody is trying to get somebody into unity. The Judgment card has showed itself in the Gemini and the Cancer reading, and here it is again. Somebody is coming back around again. Here they come again. I need you to leave me alone, but I feel so mushy when I'm around you. I need you to leave me alone. Fine, I accept that you have moved on. Goodbye, but here I come again with the Judgment card. This is a returning. You make me feel like the world. I want you to be my best friend for life. No. Some people need to put their guard up and force something and say no to some people's cases. Given what I've seen, the Sun card is here, and something is bright when you do get the Sun card. but that's also a forceful type of an energy as well. At the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands, okay? And you deal with somebody who's really had to push through something. Now, for those of you who are in the upright, and you have had some type of a change, and that person can prove that they have changed, then I see something positive with the sun here. With whatever this has been for you to have to push through a situation. Some of you all may have third parties that won't leave you alone, that just keep coming back like clockwork in some situation, but you know that it is absolutely over, and they've got a mental issue because they're flighty all the time. That Nine of Wands is somebody who's dealing with mental issues, okay? And you may have to be very forceful with this person, but I do see something out here about something that has been created around a matter. And the death card with the judgment card is a word of being a waterhead and being in bitterness. And for some cases, there's unity with a third party plot to return for whatever the reason why they're there. Okay, they have a hard time controlling themselves. They're there to do something because of whatever was intense around the situation. Why ever you keep pushing the person away, or why ever you're there because they push you away and you've plotted against somebody else, I don't know, but there's something forceful out here, and there's death around it, and secrets. When the death card comes out, somebody's bitter, because the word is bitterness out here. Show me more information out here. If somebody's jealous because you do have somebody that is, attractive to you, and you do want to start something and be their best friend for life and go slow, and they do mean the world for you, but you've got somebody that just won't stop, and they're forceful all the time, and something like that is out here. I'm still seeing you have to put a judgment and stand your ground against what you know is not right for you, and only you can make that decision. I do see some information out here that the card says that apparently either they've said it before or they're going to say, fine, I accept that I can't make you love me. And no, nobody can make another person love them. Don't care how mushy they feel around you. If there's no unity for the thing, there's no unity for the thing. Okay? So whatever that energy is about, this is what's coming out around you guys. Show me Leo energy. We have a baby here. This is the beginning stages of something if you're not dealing with a child. If somebody is returning because something was forceful around your children, or something happened, or maybe there was a death of a child here with the death card, and somebody is trying to plot something because of something that's taken place in the past, that energy is showing itself out here. For the Gemini reading, somebody was into like occultic stuff with children, and the death card goes back to the occult, and there is a child here in this energy. So you just got to really use your intuition. Only you know your situation, folks, but this is the energy is really strong coming out today. There's something around time showing up. I'm seeing a clock, and it's set at 7 o'clock. That could be 7 a.m. or 7 p.m., but I'm specifically seeing a clock of 7 o'clock is on the clock. Whatever that means. I don't know, but it's hitting me, and that could be very, now the number 7 is a seeker of truth. The 7th house would go back to justice and the law. And I do have FBI energies out here around a situation for some of you all, because law involvement just came out in the Cancer reading as well. So whatever all that's about, even in the Gemini, there was all kinds of law there. The Justice card was there. The prison card was there, and somebody was like chained from top of their head to the soles of their feet. They had chains and locks on them. Somebody dealing with somebody who's also been in jail before, or they faced jail for some nonsense that they've done. There's a word out here in the Hebrew also showing up to me that somebody is acting like they are something that they are not. So it is here. There's secrets around somebody, or you're involved in that secret. I don't know. There's something out here, and there's child involvement around it. Okay. We also have the scholar coming out. This is about somebody that you can go to for some advice, or somebody may have to get some advice because somebody won't leave somebody alone. Somebody's having to say, I really need you to just leave me alone, and they won't do it, and they keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. Then I send you love and light. You may have to go get some type of help out here, folks. And then there it is, the sorrow card. This the word out here in the Hebrew in the tarot is a waterhead. Somebody who cries, they're bitter about something. And the card that just jumped out this other deck is the sorrow card. They're leaned over and they're bawling their eyeballs out about something. Somebody been trying to make somebody love them, and you can't do it. Okay? Somebody wants you to leave them alone. Leave them alone. Or that's you saying that to somebody. I don't know. Let them cry, folks. Let them cry. At the bottom of the deck is the Lord card. This is the boss of something. The Judgment card is the head, the man, the boss, the chief. And the Lord card is anybody in authority, a boss figure, a head of household. Somebody is in authority out here around something. Okay, they could work for the government real big out here because the sun goes back to the government as well. We got FBI or some type of law enforcement is around something out here. And you're just at the beginning, the stages of something around a returning energy and a judgment going to take off here. Or you're at the beginning stages of somebody plotting something with the force around you. Show me Leo. So the Laguz. You're doing somebody who has balancing issues. Okay? This rune talks about a tribulation and balance and medicine and things like that. You are dealing with somebody who's got a mental issue with the Nine of Wands. Okay? Somebody's having to really push through this energy because they keep coming back, coming back, coming back. It's like clockwork is what I just heard. My eyes seen that clock again, and I heard clockwork. It's just like here they are again. It's something karmic going on with you all, and somebody's not learning the lesson. And it's like here they come again. It's like they won't stop. But yet they're saying, okay, fine, I accept it, bye. But here they are again. They've got a problem somewhere, emotional problem around something, and they're crying all the time because they either won't accept something, can't accept it, they're twice dead around something that's taken place around a matter out here, and somebody's going to have to be forceful. I guess you're going to have to be forceful with the person, I guess. Water is what this Laguz represents. So the letter L is out here. And let me take a couple more words. Show me Leo. Well, I send you love and light. Those of you who have to put your foot down around something, or you're the cross watcher having to do that, may God be with you. Nobody has a right to force themselves on you. There's a teenager out here. If this is a teenager, then they're not mature at all. Then I've had this teenager come out real heavy the last 2 days now. It came out today on my Instagram as well. So anyway, whatever this is, maybe you've known this person and you grew up with them as a teenager. I don't know. There's just some type of teenager involvement out here. The next card says perplexity and embarrassment to an enemy is out here. If somebody is trying to return for that plot to embarrass somebody on purpose because something's taken place, then they're only there to do something, to put something up in somebody's face. And that's a very specific message for whoever that's about. Otherwise, this Laguz in this rune that comes out, also has a meaning of something that's taken place where somebody has to get over an embarrassment. So that's interesting that my hands also found a card out of my homemade deck that has something about an embarrassment written on that card as well. So whatever that's about, and somebody's crying and crying and crying over some embarrassment that's taken place, and instead of just releasing something to the Most High God, they're either plotting around that for like some type of a revenge, or they won't get over something, or they can't let it settle on the inside. It says something about an enemy here on this card, so they either trying to get some type of revenge for it, or they're just so broken over something. I don't know what that means for you, but it's really here twice. The next card says that somebody who has a lot of tattoos is a clue to something going on. So that's either you or this person, or it's a third outside party for this plot that I keep picking up on around something. Okay. Also, there's a card that says that cooperation needs to happen around this situation with this person. Okay. Again, being forceful. If you know that you need somebody to leave you alone, and they've got balancing issues, they've created something out here around some nonsense, then the Most High is saying on this card, cooperation is gonna have to be had with this situation and this person. If you don't, folks, the Cancer reading showed that there was a bad karma coming to somebody if you let this person in. Okay? There's chemicals that have been involved in the situation, or maybe this person works with chemicals, or somebody's died around some chemicals. I mean, the death energy is here. I don't know what that means for you. The next card says pressing the palm to bow somebody over. There's death out here. Somebody's got some plot issue around something. Okay? I don't know what that means for you. Somebody is in danger today. And then the doctor is here. Okay, well, we have medicine out here with the rune as well. So whatever that means for you, somebody obviously needs a doctor, or maybe they do see a doctor. Maybe they are a mad scientist doctor. I don't know what that means for you. We do have somebody in authority that's out here. Or maybe you're going to have to force somebody that if they will not leave you alone and they're nutso in their head, maybe you need to just force them, get them in your vehicle and drive them to a doctor and say, this person has a problem. Okay, whatever you got to do to get somebody out of your life that will not leave you alone. They're always in their emotion, always crying. They're bitter about something that's unacceptable. They've got emotional issues, I guess, out here. So the letter L, the letter Q, the letter R, and the letter M, that could be positive or negative for any given person out here, but this is what come out. Shalom.